Coming up on this week's newscast, the Service Club winds down the school year with two major functions, and the girls' tennis team swings into action with additional coaches. All this and more on this week's episode. Get ready because BNN starts now. Hi, I'm Edgar Bernal. BNI's Fine Arts Festival will kick off tonight with a talent show in the auditorium and a gallery in the main corridor. On Saturday, the Spring Band and Choir Concert will perform at 2 p.m. in the auditorium. The Bishop Knoll Summer Reading Program is ushering in a new era for its summer reading program with the adoption of the One School, One Book model. Under this innovative approach, students, faculty, and a staff will collectively read a single book that serves as the cornerstone of a year-long thematic curriculum. For August, all BNI community members will be reading The Martian by Andy Weir. This novel, which tells the story of an astronaut who was left on Mars and must use his own ingenuity to survive, has a reading level appropriate for 7th graders, but contains messages and themes relevant to students across all high school levels. According to the BNI English department, the goal of this program is to foster engagement and interdisciplinary connections among students. The Martian, in particular, is heavy with STEM themes. The BNI students will receive their copies of the book in the English classes at the end of the school year. All students will be tested on the novel in August and will complete projects related to the book during the first week of school in all of their classes. Final exams. Make sure your iPad is fully charged. Bring your iPad, case, keyboard, charger cable, and charger on the last day of school. And finally, the Service Club has wrapped up their year with 2 final projects. Here are Jasmine Sierra and Simon Traciak with the story.
The Service Club has done so much this past school year, helping out our community and schools, such as volunteering by donating food and clothes, providing gift wrapping services, and working in community gardening, but have just recently helped out with 2 huge service events recently, which are Feed Our Starving Children and Disability Prom.
I think you get a lot from being part of Service Club. I mean, you get a new community of people that kind of have the same motives as you to help out our community. You kind of get like free range to like pick whatever you want to do outside of, Bishop Knoll and picking where you want to help.
Well, I think one thing that we're focusing on is getting the news out of what we've done. We want to start getting some students involved in like media management or media outreach.
Students sign up, then go to where they are volunteering, and with the help of Mr. W., Mrs. Patino, and Mr. Gleason, they get more done. Everyone is hoping to continue this club, considering since they just got it back up this school year. Some members then share a moment that made them feel joy while volunteering.
I was gonna say that we did this yard work with this one lady that I think she knew Mr. W like really well and reached out, and it was really impacting because we got to see like her, we got to meet her and interact with her.
And one of our friends outside Bishop Knoll decided that there was a lot of abandoned areas in like Gary and East Chicago, like parks that the town or city didn't have money for anymore. So they decided to start putting up some vegetable beds for that local community.
The gift wrapping for me, because we not only helped to actually wrap the gifts, but also hand them out to kids. Just kind of see like the joy on their face when they got a gift was really motivating to continue on doing in the service.
The BNI Warrior Store will be having a sale on May 23rd and on May 24th during lunch hour and 6th period. Some items are marked 30% off, and there will be a bin loaded with BNI shirts for $1, while a few other shirts will be marked to $5.
Feel the fabric, feel the vibe at the Warrior Store, you'll thrive. So come down to the BNN Warrior Store since we will be having a sale on May 23rd and May 24th during lunch hour and 6th period.
In sports news, the baseball team will play tonight in Maryville at 4:30 and return home Monday against Hammond Central. As the team's season winds down, the Warriors are proud to send off Emmanuel Smith to play at Southern University. Here are Jaden Reyna and Eric Boone with the story.
Senior Emmanuel Smith signed to play baseball at Southern University NAM College on Wednesday, April 10th. The pitcher will be playing Division I baseball for the HBCU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana next spring.
One thing I'm looking forward to in college is traveling a lot, like with my team and stuff. So Southern goes to a lot of places. They like go all over the country. So I'm excited for that. And I'm excited to like meet new teammates and teammates that are better than me and like who can help me like progress.
Eman has had a lot of help from his coaches and combines, which helps him get his recognition from Southern University.
The main person that recruited me was the head coach, and they found me at like a combine in Chicago when I played for my summer team. So that's really what put me on the map for them.
Eman felt he grew as a player by putting in work after hours and cherishing and learning from every in-game experience, whether it be good or bad. With experience comes a learning opportunity that helps you grow as a player to give you confidence and allow you to study that mistake so it won't happen again. He has struck out more than he can count, but he took every one of those strikeouts as a lesson to learn how to avoid that happening again. But to really be set apart, he felt he had to practice while nobody else is even thinking of practice or when he had just finished a practice. It's about the work you put in when nobody is watching or noticing.
Even before freshman year, again, I've known him since he was, I think it was 11 or 12. And again, just the maturity level that he plays with and again, controlling emotions and things like that. He's turned himself into a good little ball player.
With this being Eman's last season of high school baseball, he has some goals he'd like to accomplish before the season is over.
My goals for this season is to have a positive record, so win more games than we lose. And I want to lead my team in 3 categories.
And finally, the girls' tennis team honed in on their technical skills this year with an expanded coaching staff. Here's Alyssa Barber with the story.
On March 14th, the Bishop Knoll girls tennis team welcomed 2 new coaches, Amir Lawrence and Donna Rodriguez. While head coach Adam Baez was out for the beginning of the season, Donna Rodriguez stepped in to help out with the help of previous tennis coach Amir Lawrence.
I think the biggest thing was just wanting to help, and having done this before, I kind of felt prepared that I knew what to do and I learned from my mistakes from before. So I was really, hoping that I could help the best way I can with having that and learning and growing from that with the team and with myself.
Before helping with tennis again, Amir coaches both cheer and bowling. Amir's goal is to look for tiny mistakes the players make and fix them the best he can. With Coach Adam Baez back, his big focus was improving technique for the girls.
Right. I think I only expect for everyone to give their all and their 100% and their best. That's all I think I can really expect. Obviously, if students want to hit more or they want to learn new things, I am all for that. I mean, that's, I think, the most exciting part because I get to see them grow and develop.
With the addition of 3 new varsity players this season, the team was still able to combat certain challenges. Despite the gruesome weather this season, the team was able to secure big wins against Calumet New Tech, Lake Station, Morton, and River Forest High School.
A little bit harder because some girls from JV are playing varsity for the first time this year and they're playing varsity matches, so they come off the court a little bit disappointed, so I'm kind of just there to help strengthen them up after their loss or just help them, just remind them that there's always the next game, that there's always the next practice, and as long as you keep working hard, that you're gonna get better eventually. Service club. Come on and hold me, just like you told me.
How have you seen Eman go from freshman year to now?
Wait, is it already? Is it? Oh.
We're done.